think if you watched us play thus far this year, it's been another Sun Devil game. It always gets down to the fourth quarter with us, it seems like. And this was a game going into it. We just felt like we had to withstand the barrage early. I talked about it all week about these guys would be excited about playing, and they got off to a fast start. I thought field goals hurt us early. And then I thought the defense did a pretty good job second half, really kept the game in touch, where they only had 100 yards second half. And so the defense did a marvelous job of keeping the score to where we could pick at it. And offensively, we made some plays in the second half, but just fell short on a couple of things. When we got it to within 5, then we give up the big kickoff return, and that breaks your back. We had some momentum going. But to these guys' credit, they found a way to battle back again, and that's what they do. And I'm very proud of them for that. That they leave it on the grass. They leave it on the grass. It's a hard one to swallow. A lot of tears in that locker room, obviously. But we got to get over that. We have another game left, and then from there we'll figure out what bowl we're going to get to play in. But fell a little short, and that's kind of how it's been for us. We've lost games by 1 score. If we win a couple more of those, we're not sitting in this position. But our record is what it is, and fell a little short tonight.
Can you put your finger on why it's been a theme for you guys all year to fall just short? Do you think it's been an experience in different spots, or?
It's just the way the cards have been built. That's football. And, you lose by 1 or win by 1, everybody's, when you win by a point, everybody's happy. When you lose by a point, it's like, well, what happened? And, there's going to be parts of the game where it just, they made plays early and we settled for field goals early. They did a good job in the red zone of stopping us when we had some drives. We had to kick field goals rather than touchdowns. In the second half, we had some momentum going, but then we gave it back to them because we give up a play or two. We can't do that against a team like this. They're a pretty potent offense, and to hold them in check the second half, to get back in the game, says a lot about our guys. And this season will go down to, hey, could have scored another touchdown or whatever. Maybe we have more wins than we do right now, but that's just the way it's worked out for us thus far.
What were you able to do on defense in the second half to really slow them down throughout most of that?
Well, Merlin came back. That kind of helped us. Really, I think the adjustments we made on this at halftime, and we didn't play very sound in the first half. We messed up our gaps, and that wasn't good. They ran the ball on us early. Hit a couple passes on us, and then we didn't tackle well. The third down killed us. The third down was to kill them. They converted almost every third down they attempted, kept the ball. We didn't convert third downs. If you look at the third down tonight, we weren't very good offensively on third downs. They were. Second half, we found our way. We took the ball away. That was great. I think we got like 4 turnovers, and then we turned a couple over too. So it kind of, weighed out, but it was one of those games. Second half, we had a chance, and as I said, we just ran out of time.
It seemed like, Coach, every time it appeared you had the momentum seized,
They come back.
They come right back.
Yeah.
That has to be frustrating.
It was, and in the second half, we settled down. They had, 28 points, and then all of a sudden, we're back in the game. We're kind of in the game, feeling like, I thought the 3 minutes enough, we actually were going to go down and get ourselves in position to either score a touchdown. We're going to try to milk the clock down and take as much time as we could, basically Michigan State, and say, okay, let's get in position. If we got to kick a field goal, we'll win it with a field goal. If not, we'll score, but we're not going to get any time on the clock. It didn't work out.
What was your take on the 2-point conversion?
Well, they said his foot was out, but we had a good design. I think most people in the stadium thought we were going to go with the kid, and foot just couldn't get in. Frank makes a catch, and we don't make the play.
You had some penalties that kind of on offense.
Yeah.
Made it hard to sustain drives.
missed opportunities at the right time. You know, we didn't capitalize on it. And when you play a team like this, I mean, where they can score points, you can't allow that to happen. And you got to get off the field on third down. Third down was not good for us defensively and not good for us offensively. And that's, to me, that really played a big factor in the game.
Were you surprised how much Oregon held Eno Benjamin in check tonight?
Good job. They did some things defensively, slanted their line. But you know, we got going in the second half a little bit. But they did a nice job. You know, Coach Levitt is the coordinator. I know Coach Levitt from USF. You know, he was down there when I was with the Buccaneers. And so he's a fine football coach. Good defensive coordinator.
Pretty good.
What about coming, one more question. What about now having to come back and regroup after having this one go by the wayside and the division go by the wayside?
Yeah, it's tough. There's a lot of wet eyes in that locker room. And now we got to regroup. I mean, we're fortunate we get to play 2 more football games, and that's important. And we play, well, you know, a big game this week against Arizona. That'll be all talked about this week. Got to go on the road and play it. So, as I said, you know, we fell a little short, and that's why those guys are in there. Bunch of wet eyes in that locker room. That's for sure.
Thank you.